What happens when Alex McCormack and Camille McMillan decide to create a race route? Reclaim tracks where the line between path and geological anomaly is non-existent, and of course, never-ending, brutal, punchy gradients. And here's how that race went. Here we are at 5 AM, late of course, struggling to get up for the beginning of the race, which kicked off at 6 AM from Coston Beacon. The course was backloaded with elevation and off-road, so the plan was to make up some of the ground on the longer road sections. It wasn't long until I crossed from Devon into Cornwall, and I was through Padstow and onto the Lizard before the sun had set. I grabbed an hour's kip at a bus stop before pushing north through the flooded single track around Stithians at 2 AM. 1 hour's sleep had not been enough. It wasn't long into the morning until some of the stronger riders were drilling me on the climbs and my mind melted. The afternoon sun curbed my attempts at a nap, so I pressed on hoping for some recovery. Around 7 PM, I missed the tidal road, so I had to detour inland, as well as snapping my chain. I took another chilly 2 hours in an estate garden around Dartmoor before continuing into the frosty Dartmoor. Whilst unbelievably cold, it was a mild blessing as I was able to ride through a lot of the wet bogs which had completely frozen over. The final day was a delirious push to the end, scrabbling around for carby crumbs to fuel the back-to-back climbs. The final 50k dragged as I redlined myself to get to the finish, of course, with a puncture. It was a relief to roll to the end, welcomed by familiar faces and settling into the evening with a few celebratory drowls.